Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
So it's been like, I don't know, almost 13 years since we done like an old school TMNT game.
We did do the newer one.
We did the newer one. But I'm talking old school as in like when we were kids.
Hmm.
And I feel like doing it. But I feel like doing the one that we have technically already done, but the arcade version of it. Because you have to keep in mind, the arcade version.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I've played this game before, but I can't remember if I played it for the channel or just on my own time what.
We played it for the channel. The thing is that this was out in the arcades.
First of all, we played the European.
I think it was was that one?
I
or
think
was that
so.
The
I
third
think
one?
it was the one.
Yeah.
I don't remember though exactly. I think it was.
There's a pretty good video you can find on Edache about that whole thing. But anyway, so we played the NES version of this. So the story goes is that this game is in the arcade, and that I believe Konami had the rights to the games, and they released a home console game, and it was the first home console version of the TMNT game, but it wasn't the arcade game that this one is. So the arcade game was eventually repurposed and released on the NES, but it came out after the first game. So it came out as TMNT 2, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So it's essentially the first game, but number 2, because of the fact that there was already a Turtles game on there. And I guess they didn't want to confuse everyone. But yes, we have played this. But now we're just going to play the arcade version, because I want to play the arcade version.
And I guess we'll see what differences there are.
Surprisingly, the difference is that there are less levels in this version.
Oh.
Because the NES version actually added 2 levels.
And
Not
very often that the arcade version is the one with, like, less stuff.
I think they did that because of the fact you couldn't do 4 players. Because this is one of those arcade ones that... Also, this is off the Cowabunga collection, so...
All the old, like, NES.
It's pretty much like all the old Turtle games. Like, all the old arcade Turtle versions, they literally have TMNT Turtles in Time on here. We could do that at some other point, even though we've done the SNES version ourselves. Anyway, it has them, it has the NES versions, it has, like... 3 different versions of Turtles in Time, because they have the arcade version, they have the SNES version, and then they have the Genesis version, which is called the Hyperstone Heist, which is kind of a different game, which we can get to that at another time too, than the Game Boy ones and everything, but I just kind of want to play through this just as a quick thing to play off of before we get into another bigger thing, but I also was in the mood for some Turtle Time, so...
Okay.
But the
Turtle Time it is, then.
Yeah. But the thing is the way the cabinet worked, it wasn't you select your characters, it's laid out.
Oh, they have the 4 controls.
They have the 4 controllers, and you picked your spot. So if you wanted to play Raph, you had to be at the edge of the other thing.
Yeah, you had to pick the Raph spot.
Yeah. So it wasn't like, you just pick it, but it's like, you gotta play as 4 players, which was one of those arcade things. It was always awesome. You just had like 3 other friends who just...
Hey, Jim!
And then we just put in all the credits we want.
Okay, so it's start to add credits.
Yes. And I'm just going to assume it's A to...
I don't know how many I need, but I know how many I'm putting in.
I don't know, I'll probably just do 200, because it's a lot of cowabungas happening.
Hang on, April.
We're not firefighters.
Well, it's April's apartment, and it's on fire.
Oh, come
Mikey.
On. Come on, Mike. Okay, so let's check some controls, see what's going on. So I just threw a guy, that was pretty cool.
Oh. X is like a dodge. Is like a flip forward thing. That's a dynamite.
Yeah, so I've got that if I hit X.
Is that your special?
I don't know. It's not taking health. That's just my X.
Oh, it's just your X? Mine was a jump forward. Oh, there's those balls again. I remember those.
I don't know how I'm doing that. I don't know how I'm doing that throwing thing. Okay, so can I can attack in the air. Okay, so if I attack on the down after jumping, I do this kick. And if I attack on the up, I just kind of swing. Or do I? No, if I attack near the peak of my jump, I do the swing. Otherwise, I'd do the kick.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a sound effect.
Well, I mean, these are the old arcades, so... They
Oh
always
no!
have these...
Not worried about anybody else in any of the other apartments, though.
Oh, they're all out. They're fine. April's the one who always stays in the apartments. That's an old 80s computer right there. Is that a laptop, or is that a personal computer?
Where'd you come from? Okay, so I got that. Stand over here and hit him behind. Gotcha.
How dare you hit me in the back?
Oh no, I died.
Oh no.
Oh no,
You'll
I'm
have
back.
to use one of your 100 credits. Did I just cheese this boss fight?
Maybe.
I could just cheese this boss fight. Yep, that was easy. Oh, and just Shredder just shows up and
Oh,
he's
come
like,
on, you're just gonna cutscene that crap?
Also, it does add the turtles into the cutscenes. So if it was just me playing, Donnie wouldn't have been in the scene.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, let's see if there's any other button combinations. Up and down do anything? Can you run? You cannot run.
I thought you could double tap your RAM.
No.
No. It's like jump and attack at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it's not. If there's super, I don't know how to do it.
It's just one of those, you have to get the timing, and once you do, it gets it down, but...
See, now, just off talking about what I'm good at, timing those very precise button presses to do that, not what I'm good at. I will, like, never get the timing down for it.
Also, Shredder said the thing over there.
He said the thing.
He said the thing. He's gonna dine on turtle soup.
Which is why I'm also very bad at fighting games. Fighting games are the antithesis of what I'm good at.
I think my problem with fighting games and beat 'em ups in general is that if I'm getting into a combo and it's somebody kind of like combo breaks me, I am screwed.
Like, there's a lot going on in fighting games about, like, getting in your opponent's head, trying to figure out, like, what are they doing, bait them into do one certain attack, and or do something. When they do something, make sure you can, like, counter it, or you know how to counter it. Like, there's so much on-the-fly thinking like that, and that is exactly what I'm not good at. Alright, boomerang, man. Get him.
I think the thing is
That's right, I'm a menace.
I think the thing is she counts as points for some reason.
Dang it.
But also, I'm not really concerned too much about doing the optimal damage output because it is an arcade game and we can just press start to get coins.
Caution! I don't know how I do that throw, I just kind of do it sometimes, but I'm cool with that. Maybe it's a range thing.
I think
Like if I hit him near the... Fuck.
You are dead. Yo, brain ain't getting any prettier. Watch your mouth. Flying ball.
Slime ball. Well, ain't no cheese in this one unless you throw him in a corner at some point.
Ah! Quick, he's in a corner.
Quick, weirdly get behind him, but also at his side.
Yeah, get behind him somehow now that he's in a corner.
You do that one beat 'em up thing where you're like technically on their plane, but not.
Crap.
So that you can do damage to them still, but they can't do damage to you because that's how they're programmed.
Come on, Donnie. I have the range. I should be able to hit you. I should be able to outrange you. Come on. Oh, he's got friggin' super armor or some crap.
He's gone Berserker mode.
I can outrange him. But he can also get, like, an attack in between my attacks, and then he's moved closer to me then.
They have sledgehammers now? What the heck?
Can I have one of them?
Hey, you have a bow staff. All you need to do is just grab.
Yeah, just put the hammer on the end of that.
Yeah.
Mouse.
I know the instrument itself is called a hammer. Is there anything to, like, the metal part? Is that technically called the hammer, too? Or is that
Hammerhead.
I guess, the hammerhead, yeah. I didn't know if it was going to be anything special, or it's just going to be like...
I mean, I mean, maybe it does, but Hammerhead is the only thing I know.
It's like how those little plastic things at the edge of your shoes have, like, the stupidest name ever.
Missiles. Why missiles?
Because the foot are weird.
Didn't really need that pizza.
Actually, you did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you were the lowest on health.
Oh, I wasn't paying any attention, actually. I say I didn't really need that. I was not paying any attention to health at all.
Again, arcade game. You can just do that and get, like, 2 extra lives.
Like, arcade games are the kind of thing that... Or not arcade games. Beat-em-ups are the kind of thing that I know I am not good at and will never play well.
Oh, no. Just...
Like, there's arcade difficulty because they shove, like, bullcrap at you. But also... I am not good at these. These are not the kind of thing that I am good at.
Especially when I do those weird combo moves, like... How we're probably missing out on, like, a really good special attack to take out everything.
Yeah, so I've stopped even trying to be good at it though. So I'm just gonna swing at stuff and hope I don't die. Stop dropping mousers. I'm trying to.
But you get more points out of the mousers.
I'm not far. I'm gonna go in for a high score here. I just want to get to the end.
Alright, we gotta pay attention to this shadow.
Get it off me. Oh, died at the same time. Game over. Title screen.
Super game over. You don't even get to pick the other turtles.
That's it. You're done. Where are you getting all those mousers from?
Well, he made them.
You storing them all in your little ship? There's like 100 of them. When are you gonna run out of space?
Come and get him, Yell Brain.
You just misgendered April O'Neil.
So in the NES version, this is where the snow level happens, just after that. With the polar bear.
Kind of weird, actually. We just came out of the sewer. Why are we in
A parking lot.
a snowy section? No, this makes sense.
Oh. It's supposed... I don't know if the guy was even a character. He probably was. Probably like a toy line character. Because that happens all the time.
Hey, we made a toy of this guy. You want to use him for something?
Yeah, they just made like a weather device, and next thing you know, it's just snow in Manhattan. In the middle of spring.
Why did they not get hit? They were in front of me, and I just barely didn't get hit.
No, they were off to the side. You couldn't tell, but they were barely off to the side. just pixely off to the side.
Darn beat 'em up hitboxes.
I know, right?
No, I'm down to 101 lives.
How will you ever survive? Definitely not by pressing another button.
Just whack 'em.
Keep the time.
Oh, cool, it's them.
Yeah, I don't think we actually got to fight them here for this either.
Oh,
It was like another... It was a different mini-boss, too.
cool. Does this mean we can get April back this easily? That's cool.
If I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played the NES version.
When did they get guns?
They've had guns.
This is a
Bebop.
children's cartoon show.
Oh yeah, they do that too. If they rush at each other, they just take each other out. Rocksteady had a gun the last time, it's just we beat the crap out of him so fast.
Well, like a laser gun, sure. You're just gonna, like, shoot us with bullets on a children's cartoon show?
It was the 80s.
That's true.
Actually, no, the 80s still had to do the lasers. G.I. Joe's always did lasers. That's Rocksteady, now we gotta do Bebop.
Oh! I stood up into that. Oh, I'm below 100 lives. I don't know if I'm... There we go, I feel better now.
Let's move it.
I hate that voice. That's like so Valley Girl.
She didn't have that in the 80s.
That's not April. Who'd you get to voice April?
I think it's kind of a mix of like voice clips from the show and just like people they got in the recording booth, because it's like it's not the Turtles voice actors here either.
Yeah. Hey Janice, I know you're in accounting and all, but we need like one line for April. Can you help us out real quick?
Just have straight up torpedoes that they just threw at people.
Not interested.
You got torpedoes. Where do you guys get torpedoes from? This isn't even like an ocean level.
Yeah, it's a biker level.
I don't even know if that guy was attacking. He was just like, man, I can do these cool flips, look.
I thought I was away the car, but I wasn't.
You things have entirely too much health.
It also kind of suck that they get those electro whips around you.
Keep the time.
It sure is a nondescript voice actor. Who was like...
Yeah, someone who through the bit crunch could possibly resemble Donatello.
Yeah. It's vague Ninja Turtle whatever. It's pizza time, guys. Let's go for some pizza.
Oh, I got card.
You didn't listen to the kid who called car when we were playing out in the middle of the street. He's on lookout for a reason. To make sure that we don't get hit by a car when we're playing various sports in the street. We have to...
Okay, so moving doesn't change your attack either. Really?
I think we have to jump over it.
You're not giving me a lot of room to fight here. Can you scroll the camera a little?
Oh, we just go all the way down, I guess, too. Oh, we just jump.
Yeah, let's go.
Skateboarding section time, let's go. Don't know why the foot soldiers all of a sudden have these things and just...
Were these in the cartoon? Were
If
they just flying around friggin' New York with these things?
it's either in the cartoon or it was a toy line only thing. These are my only options I'm giving you.
That toy line thing is funny too, because like that's not even a joke.
No, it
You know
is
how many
not.
toys I have seen at Target today that are like No, you just made that up because it looks cool and you can put Batman in it.
How many toys did you own that were Ghostbuster related that weren't even in the show?
Yeah, it's just like... And here's our... friggin' recycling-based Ghostbusters. It's like, oh yeah, they're gonna join up with friggin' Captain Planet or something, are they?
I mean, we are talking like this is where the merchandise-driven part of the 80s was.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't gotten Transformers without it, but... Actually, wouldn't got a lot of series without it.
I appreciate that Transformers was always very upfront about being product-based.
Oh, I love the fact that the Transformers wiki is just like, this is a toy, this is just toys, don't get
The
too
show
bent
is
out
just
of
a half-hour toy commercial.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No, don't get too bent out of shape out of it, just because it's like, oh, it's a lot more in-depth. It's like, yes, it is, because we've had the ability to get in-depth about it, but it is, first and foremost, a toy you're collecting. So enjoy it for that as well. And kind of the same thing with Turtles. It's like, hey, we're making money off of this, so we can do other things with the Turtles. And the same
Who was
thing...
driving that?
Probably Mikey.
Well, that explains the crash.
And if you're playing Mikey, it's somebody else. No, you're gonna throw the dynamite.
I mean, it makes sense it was Mikey, the way it just... It didn't need to crash over that edge. I feel like they're just bad drivers.
I think Mikey's usually portrayed as, like, the quote-unquote youngest.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the kind of silliest, most reckless, doesn't really take things seriously.
Yeah.
But most reckless in a different way than Raphael.
Raph is the most aggressive one.
Yeah, he's like reckless, but in a I'm going to punch you in the face kind of way.
Yeah, I'm going to punch first and then ask questions. Or Mikey's like a, watch me do this trick, and then...
And he crashes and everyone goes, dude!
Yeah.
I know you probably broke your arm, but that was awesome!
Let's go get some za. I love some za. It'll heal my wounds for some reason, because that's how Mutant Turtles work. Do I care about the logistics of it? No, we're playing video games about Ninja Turtles.
Oh no! I hope we're going fuck through again.
How did it get out?
Thanks for letting us know, Jim from accounting.
Oh no, the thing that was there in the first level that dug through a building for some reason. It's so fun.
Oh my goodness, thankfully I hit one.
It's so fun playing through this and going like, yeah, I can kind of remember where this was in like Shredder's Revenge too. They really did their homework on, let's add these random things into this.
Oh, I'm gonna resist you as much as I can. Can't stop me. I'm a resistant machine with 96 credits.
Yep,
So on the nature of that like cool trick, I just saw
I saw a kid eat shit and it was awesome. His arm went backwards. Coolest thing ever.
No, I just saw a I guess you could call it a documentary almost on this guy who stole an airplane. But he stole it from the like airport parking lot. He worked at the airport. He wasn't like trying to be a terrorist or anything. He was just like kind of just a broken man with trying to find something
I know, but it
meaningful in
doesn't.
his life.
It doesn't exactly help when your thing is like he at least worked at the airport. It's like, oh, I mean, he stole, but he worked there.
But he was just kind of a broken man looking for some like purpose in his life almost. And part of that was he took the airplane with the intention of not really landing it, if you get my drift.
Yeah, it was a unaliving attempt.
Yeah. But he was kind of hoping to, like, have some kind of epiphany or learn something while he was up there. But one thing he did do is, like, the aircraft control was talking to him. They had, like, 2 fighter jets following him. And the
Thank you, my turtle.
Thank you, Bob, from janitorial staff.
guy eventually goes like, you know what? I'm gonna do a barrel roll.
Did you?
This guy's in a commercial airline. Who even the person who made, like, the people who designed this plane said, you can't. Not in that.
Like an actual barrel?
An actual barrel roll.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause
Not the Star Fox barrel roll.
yeah, well, it's a different kind of roll. It's like I can't remember the name. Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, you know the name, but unless you're like really into the stuff, you're not gonna remember it.
Yeah. But the guy did the barrel roll. And as like kind of tragic and morally ambiguous this entire tale is, literally everyone who reported on it or told the story or everything admits that barrel roll was sick.
I mean, yes, we have to arrest him, but he just did the sickest barrel roll in this plane that's not supposed to do it, so, you know, he's gonna get time served.
It was like even the two aircraft, like the two fighter pilots that were following him were like, wah!
Oh, yes, we gotta do the frozen hallway here.
Even the two, like, fighter jets following him were like, just confirmed he completed the barrel roll. Confirmed? Confirmed.
Oh, rat sickness.
He missed the water by like 10 feet. Which is like professional fighter jet talk for, bro, did you see that?
Pizza time.
Oh, I lost track of where I was. I saw you over there, and I'm like, there's green over here. That must be it.
I've lost track. It's the worst when we kind of like end up in the same area together, and it's like, oh, we're vaguely colored together. It's hard to tell.
Like, we don't even have any, like, overall design differences to tell us apart. It's just... I didn't need that.
Oh.
I thought that said Jerry instead of energy.
We also missed the, there was an office level in between the parking lot. Where you fight this, like, samurai ghost guy for no reason.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, there was, like, those tiger prints, if you know those, like, the sliding doors where they had, like, the tiger prints come off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were enemies. Those were in that
Yeah,
area.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hit me. Nope, he hit me. He worked his way down like the pixel he needed to.
Yeah, you just need to find that sweet spot of, like, not being on the plane, but still able to hit him.
Oh, I can't...
I did plenty of times, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, sure you are.
I'm invincible.
No, you take damage when I hit you. That is, by definition, not invincible. I hit you and you go, bro. Oh, you got long arms, up, long legs. I don't think I can outreach you. Also, hitboxes are weird.
Yeah.
And if I hit you with the very tip of my staff, it just kind of doesn't hit you.
I think his kick always gets you, but again, if you do that whole, like, you're up a plane, you can kind of hit him, but his kick really is going to kind of hit you
Yeah, that kick doesn't care. What if we both stand really close to him? Yes, keep doing the laser. Dang.
Like a rocket punch? What the heck?
How'd he get his fist back already? Keep doing the laser. I'm just going to stand in your hitbox and ask you to keep doing the laser.
And then slowly just get kicked.
And then just slowly get kicked. Oh, good, we got it.
I'm invincible.
Yeah, you know, you'd think a guy with an exposed brain in his stomach would be really easy to hurt.
Oh no, it's the shred head.
How is that even an insult?
Was it one of...
I don't doubt that that's a thing they called him, but, like, how is that even an insult?
Wait, did I find the real guy?
I don't know. I found this guy.
No, I found the
you
real,
found the real
yeah.
guy.
If their helmet comes off, they're fakes.
Okay, now corner all of them.
Because he was like taking a lot of damage before that helmet, before anything happened. I was like,
Okay, not him.
hey, you stay up in the corner, real guy. Not real guy, sorry, that was the fake guy.
Oh,
I
it
have
was
the
the
real
fake
guy.
guy?
I have the real guy
Oh,
down
yeah,
here.
it was. Oh, jeez, when could Shredder do that?
Never. It was just something he does in the video games.
Okay, we need him to do like a big screen clear. He's a sword user. What do we do?
He shoots magic out of his hands that reverts the turtles back to their non-mutagen ways.
Can he do magic?
No,
but
I don't think he's ever been able to do magic.
Yeah. No, it's just the mutagen. Don't worry about it. You know, the whole, like, thing that turned the turtles into the turtles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Like,
It's a mutagen beam. Technology.
like the most he had was like just really good ninja skills. Freak the Foots, mangle the Mousers, and total the Technodrome. That's turtle power.
Dude!
But what about Shredder and Krang?
They died.
Burn to toast, vaporize the milkshake, or escape to Dimension X?
If you vaporize something and it turned into a milkshake, there are other problems.
Until we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds, or shells. Because we're turtles, get it?
What, you don't sleep on a bed?
Mm.
Just because you're a turtle. You're still like a humanoid turtle. You should sleep in a bed.
Yeah, they're humanoid enough to
It's
need
a
a bed.
it's a lot more comfortable than just laying on the ground on your shell. Believe me.
Man, I love turtles.
Yeah, they're alright.
They are a good little franchise to have. That movie that came out recently was pretty good from what I heard. Actually had teenagers voicing the turtles, and actually I think it worked out for everyone.
Yeah, I do feel like they kind of jumped the shark as time went on, but like in this kind of series, that's especially one that's merchandise based, it's inevitable.
I think the hard part is that at what point can you jump the shark when you have a show that's based off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like, there is a point, I think it's called the Red Sky season, because I think nobody remembers that, because I remember watching reviews on it and goes like, wait, there was a Red Sky season? What are you talking about? And there's like 3 seasons. That's where like all the aliens started coming in.
Yeah, I think the aliens is where I draw the line.
Even though they were originally in the comics as well. I have to go this way.
No, I want to go back. Crap! Eh?
Olga! Hey, I got 3rd place.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Anyway,
At least they got that line. That's good.
yeah. So, that was just TMNT, the original arcade game. Came out way back when. There's probably plenty of you that are so young you don't even remember arcades like that. Or going to, like, the roller rink, or a pizza parlor,
Yeah.
or something like that.
There are still arcades around now, and they are... there's one in the mall nearby, and it's heckin' good.
Oh no, they got really cool arcades, but we're talking like, we're still on the cusp of the golden age of arcades.
Yeah,
we're
this was like almost like dark back room arcade.
this is like, we're talking like, it says 89. Arcades never died out. The home consoles was the stuff that crashed in 83. Arcades were always a thing. So it's like, they were everywhere. You could go like, a pizza parlor, a roller rink, a barber shop sometimes if you were lucky.
I've been to a climbing gym with arcade machines in it.
Yeah, we went to that laser thing and spent $20 on House of the Dead.
Yeah, we beat it though.
Yeah, we did beat it. But, sometimes, if you live near a place that just has old arcades and you can just spend some money on them, have a fun time. If you can just get these... old games on your consoles, have a fun time. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But
Yeah, especially nowadays, they're being pretty good about giving you other ways to play these older games.
Oh,
Via either arcade collection downloads, via like Nintendo server or online services like Nintendo Service or PlayStation
Xbox,
or what have you.
Steam, Epic, whatever you want to.
Yeah, like they're doing pretty good about giving you access and bringing back a lot of these games.
Because I should say that even this, the collection actually does have online play. So you can just randomly have an online game and just have people drop in and out, from what I understand. But yeah, no, just have a fun time. Maybe just have a party of it with people. Maybe just do a call or something.
Yeah,
it's
and,
just
and
always
granted,
worth it.
arcade games were proliferous enough that there's a lot of them out there that haven't made it to current consoles as re-releases or anything, and if you have to, play it any way you can.
Yeah,
But
I prefer if you can, you know.
especially when it's an IP owned by someone who can do something with it, please give them your money.
Yeah. Please
That
let
way
them,
they can do something with it.
Yeah, please let them know you love it. I bought this because I love the Turtles, and I want to make sure people know I love the Turtles. I would like to play more Turtles stuff. Shredder's Revenge was awesome. I need more stuff like
Yes,
that.
please do more Turtles things.
They have another one that's coming up. I think it's the same company. It's either a same company or a similar company, and they're doing the Toxic Avenger.
Weird, but okay.
Well, remember, he used to have a 80s cartoon show.
Oh yeah, he was a
Yeah.
guy. He sure
So-
was a guy.
So yeah, that's that. If you like anything about the Turtles, Cowabunga Collection is available pretty much on all consoles and PC, from what I understand. I think it's PC. If it's not on PC, I don't know what to tell you. In this day and age, it's one of those weird, like, it has to be PC too. But yeah, it's available pretty much on all the consoles. You get a bunch of old games. You get to see how the Turtles were back then and everything. So you
The
get
OG Turtles
the
games.
OG Turtles, so you can listen to us old fogies talk about our games again. Oh, back in my days, I played a radioactive tortoise who had size in his hands. Sure, Grandpa, off the cliff you go. Ooh, I'll be back just like Kazuma.